You ever have one of those moments where you can't believe what's happening right in front of you? Like, your brain is trying to process it, but it's just too damn stupid to make sense? Yeah, that was me, standing in my driveway watching two HOA security clowns try to arrest me for parking my own truck in my own driveway. I wish I were making this up, but nope, this was real life. And the best part? I'm the actual sheriff of the county. It started with a letter now. I've been dealing with the Oakridge Estates HOA for years. Bunch of power-hungry, clipboard-wielding busybodies with nothing better to do than tell people what color their mailbox should be. Normally, I just ignored them. I paid my dues, mowed my lawn, and stayed out of their way. But a few months back, I started getting notices. Apparently, I was in violation of some stupid rule about overnight parking. They wanted me to park my truck inside my garage instead of in my driveway. I figured it was a mistake. I mean, who the hell makes a rule like that? So I ignored it. Bad move. Because these people, they weren't just annoying. They were insane. The arrest attempt. So, fast forward to that Friday night. I'd just gotten off a 12-hour shift, exhausted, ready to crack open a beer and relax. I pull into my driveway, put the truck in park, and before I can even shut off the engine, boom, floodlights. I squint through my windshield, and there they are, two guys in black polos, tactical pants, and fake badges, stepping out of a black SUV with HOA security written on the side. I sit there for a second, blinking, because this has to be a joke, right? Nope. They're walking toward me like they're about to take down a fugitive. I open my door, step out, and before I can say a word, "Sir, step away from the vehicle," one of them barks. I stare at him. "Excuse me?" The guy on the left, short and stocky, adjusts his cheap-looking utility belt, which, by the way, holds absolutely nothing useful. No gun, no taser, just a flashlight, some zip ties, and an empty holster. His buddy, tall and wiry, holds up a clipboard and starts flipping through what I assume is my HOA rap sheet. "You are in violation of HOA Code 47B, clipboard guy announces, parking a non-compliant vehicle in the driveway overnight. I exhale slowly, rubbing my temples. This is my driveway. That doesn't matter, Stocky snaps. Oakridge Estates regulations clearly state that all vehicles must be stored in garages overnight unless approved by the HOA board. Now, I don't know what they were expecting me to say. Maybe an apology. Maybe I'd beg for forgiveness and move my truck. Instead, I laugh. Like full-on belly laugh. And that pisses them off. "You think this is funny?" Stocky barks. "Because you're about to face serious consequences." Clipboard guy clears his throat. "This is your third violation. As per HOA policy, you are now subject to a fine of $500 and, due to repeated infractions, a neighborhood arrest." I stop laughing. "A what?" "You are under arrest," Stocky says, pulling out a pair of silver handcuffs. "Under the authority of the Oakridge Estates Homeowners Association." And that's when I realize these idiots are actually serious. They really think they can arrest me in my own driveway for parking my own damn truck. I let out a long, slow sigh. "All right," I say, holding up my hands. "I'll cooperate." Stocky smirks and steps forward, reaching for my wrist. And in less than 2 seconds, I've got him face down on the hood of my truck, arm twisted behind his back in a proper restraint hold. Clipboard guy's face drains of color. I reach into my jacket, pull out my real badge, and hold it up. "Sheriff's Department," I say coolly. "Congratulations, dumbass. You just tried to arrest the actual sheriff." Stocky lets out a pained grunt, struggling under my grip. Clipboard guy stammers, his eyes darting between me and his partner, like his brain is short-circuiting. This is harassment. Clipboard guy finally squeaks. We were just following HOA protocol. I lean down, lowering my voice. You do know that impersonating law enforcement is a felony, right? Stocky stops struggling immediately. Clipboard guy looks like he wants to melt into the pavement. I let go of Stocky and he stumbles back, rubbing his wrist. His face is red, not just from pain, but from humiliation. This isn't over, he hisses. I smirk. Oh, trust me, it's just getting started. The fallout. By noon the next day, we had a search warrant for the HOA's security office. And what we found? Absolute gold. Fake police uniforms, fake badges, stacks of bogus citations, a filing cabinet full of illegally towed vehicle records. They even had body cam footage of themselves harassing residents. It was a full-blown racket. By the end of the week, we had arrested 5 members of the HOA security team, including their fearless leader, Gerald Thompson, the HOA president himself. His charges: impersonating law enforcement, unlawful detainment, harassment fraud, for collecting money from fake citations. The news had a field day. Fake cops busted an HOA power trip gone wrong. Sheriff takes down out of control HOA security team. Neighborhood vigilantes face jail time. The Oakridge Estates HOA board tried to distance themselves, claiming they had no idea their security team was acting like a bunch of wannabe SWAT officers. Didn't matter. By the end of the month, Gerald was removed from his position, half the board resigned, and the HOA itself was hit with multiple lawsuits. As for their security task force, disbanded. Permanently. Justice served. A few weeks later, I got a letter from the new HOA president, apologizing for everything that had happened. She also waived my HOA fees for a full year, as a personal thank you for exposing the corruption. Now, the neighborhood is peaceful again. No more fake cops, no more stupid citations, no more power-hungry HOA nonsense. And best of all, my truck, still parked in my driveway, where it damn well belongs.